It is 9:30 a.m. in Liverpool, and today I travel to Dublin. So I have to get to Holyhead in Wales for the ferry to Dublin at 2 p.m. My next task is to get to Holyhead. So I'm going to check the train and metro schedules and figure out how to do that. I've given myself some extra time in case things go wrong, but I'm hopeful. I've got everything packed, ready to go. Before I leave the hotel, I'm gonna fill up my water bottle. The only thing I didn't figure out is disposing of my sharps container. I took my meds this morning, my injections, and I still don't know how to properly get rid of the sharps container. So I'm just gonna bring it with me and maybe figure it out along the way, or I'll figure it out when I'm in Dublin. Either way, I got my meds, feeling loose. Let's go. Well, I took that train all the way to Chester. Now I'm switching over to a train to Holyhead. It looks like the next one arrives in about 20 minutes or so. It's all kind of working out. It is cold. I am so grateful for this very warm jacket while I wait. I've got some snacks in my bag already, so I think I'll be good. And I still have plenty of water. Yeah. Also, the workers at the James Street station in Liverpool were extremely helpful and so nice, and made sure I got the right tickets I needed and also the least expensive, as well as it turns out I could have got a ferry ticket with them as well. But yeah, very helpful. Looks like it's right, and I've got myself some hot chocolate as a treat. There was pretty good Wi-Fi, and it wasn't crowded, so I got to have like a whole table to myself, and there were charging ports, so I got to charge everything on the way. We're pulling into Holyhead. Now I need to figure out how to get to the ferry. Well, it appears that the ferry is a part of this whole terminal bus station as well. So if that is correct, I am here an hour and a half early. This is great. I love it. I also just need to say that I'm really glad I messed up, because The train from Liverpool to Holyhead the ride was absolutely gorgeous. Wales is a stunning country, and I wouldn't have been able to see it if I didn't make that mistake, and I'm glad I did, because it makes me want to find a way to come back and see Wales for real, because absolutely stunning scenery and cottages, and yeah, I'd love to get a teeny little cottage for a week in Wales. So, gotta love happy accidents, right? I'm glad I messed up. We just got underway. I am in the lounge at the very top of the boat, at the very front as well, so I get a really cool view of us heading across the Irish Sea. This boat is absolutely massive. I've been on ferries before, but this is a ferry. It is wild. Apparently there's a cinema, there's like a kids play area, there's a duty-free area, there's like 4 restaurants, there's cabins for people who want their own private space, but I guess since it's the off-season, no one is here. I'm in this front lounge and there may be 5 other people here, and this place can definitely seat, my guess would be about 150 people just in this lounge alone. And there's 5 other people in it. But here I go. Crossing the Irish Sea. I don't think I'll get to go out on the deck. They have it closed off right now, I guess because inclement weather, but if it does open up any and I can go out there, I will. The ship rocks quite a bit up here at the front. I don't think there's that issue if you're more center, but I kind of like it. It's kind of soothing. I feel like I'm in a rocking chair, but I don't really get seasick, so the front is probably not a good spot if you get seasick. Well, the deck behind me is not open, but this little smoking area is, and no one's in it right now, so I'm gonna stand here and look out on the Irish Sea.
Foot passenger passenger disembarkation will commence shortly from the gangway. All foot passengers, please make your way to the lounge area near the reception desk situated on deck 10 and wait in comfort until a further announcement is made regarding your disembarkation. Thank you for your cooperation.
I made it to the hotel. The bus driver ended up being so nice. So here in Ireland, for the buses, you have to use coins. And at the ferry terminal, they had a coin machine, but it was all out of coins. And I only had pounds instead of euros. I was like, okay, maybe I'll ask the bus driver, possibly I could pay with pounds if that would be a possibility at all, just because some establishments in Ireland do accept pounds from time to time. It's up to the people, you know, because Republic of Ireland is in the EU and Northern Ireland is a part of the UK, so there's a bit of an overlap sometimes with currencies. So I asked the bus driver and explained the situation, that there was no way for me to get coins, and he was so nice and just let me hop on the bus anyway, and like told me the stop I needed to get off at that would be the closest to where I was staying. So it ended up being about like a 20-minute walk from there, but it was like a really busy, fun kind of neighborhoods, and I made it safe. I'm all checked in. I thought it was going to be difficult to find a place to eat once I threw everything down, but literally there is live music right next door at this restaurant, so that's where I'm going to go, obviously. I'll do a quick little tour. So it's the front, got my nice little mirror here, cute little table to work, coffee area, TV, my teeny little bed. It'll be nice waking up to the sun in the morning with that. I kind of like waking up to the sun. There's, even if it was light outside right now and you could see outside, there's not really a view. But I don't care. And then I got a little closet here, super cute, and my bathroom. Yay! I think it's gonna be great. So the pub is linked directly to the hotel, so I don't need to carry my big jacket. I'll just walk right into the pub, listen to some music, listen to some... Clearly, I need to eat. I'm hungry. Okay, I'm gonna go do that. So it's a really old building. I get a nice, cool stairwell to go down instead of the elevator. I kind of like it. It's nice. Well, that was so much fun. I have a feeling I'll be ending my night there every night this week just because it's so convenient. It's so convenient. It's right downstairs. I don't have to like worry about a jacket or anything else. I just walk on up and there's live music every single night. And everyone was so nice to me. I just sat there at the end of the bar, read my book. It got super crowded and like everyone was just so lovely. The music was great. The bartenders were really nice. One of the bartenders just gave me a shot out of nowhere, and then when his shift was done, he sat and talked with me for a little bit. His name was Lucas. He was really nice, and he was like, well, I'll just see you tomorrow. But just a sweet man. And then there's a group of 3 women who sat next to me for a little bit who were really fun. I maybe understood half of what they said. Their accents sounded so cool, but also so difficult for me to understand. But just like, they were a riot. They were so fun and so kind. I wish I got their names. They taught me a thing or two about how to tell if a Guinness is good. One of the women said, if a Guinness is good, the foam, the white foam that's at the top, if it's a really, really good Guinness, that foam will coat the entire glass as you drink it, like all the way around. If it only coats a portion of it, it's an okay Guinness. It's okay. But if it coats all the way around, it's really good. I don't know if that's true or not, but I trust this woman. And it was one of the only things I understood that she said. So she was cool. And then her friend, because I ordered another pint of I wanted to try another Irish beer. So I asked the bartender specifically for what other Irish beers. And then he gave me a tasting, and then I chose one that was on draft. And she was like, you ordered that? And I was like, yeah. She's like, no. And then she told the bartender, like, you need to try this. And he was like, oh, okay, and brought it. It was an Italian beer, so the bartender didn't do anything wrong, obviously, but she was like, why would you order that when you could order this? And I took a sip of it, and like, dang, it was good. It was good. She was one of the hardest of them to understand, so I know the beer starts with an M, and it's Italian, but I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you the name of it. But they were so fun and sang along to all the songs, and were like dancing a bit, and like I'd have my book, but then like I'd be dancing and singing along, and it's a rowdy bunch, these Irish, but also so kind and so respectful. Like, you go places in the US and it gets rowdy and you're like nervous because there's always a couple assholes that ruin the fun. Tonight at this bar, it was rowdy. Nobody ruined the fun. Everyone was just like, it just had this wonderful joy to it all. So if that's any indication of what the next few days are going to be for me in Ireland, along with how kind the bus driver was earlier, yeah, I think I'm going to fall in love with Ireland. I think I'm going to marry this country. I have nothing planned tomorrow. It's a Saturday. So it is apparently not supposed to rain, but it's going to be cold and very, very windy. I can't wait to see what tomorrow brings.